it's your girl Glimmy Nana, and I'm back with another video. As you can tell by the title, I am going to be telling a story time when his wife calls my phone. So if you're ready to get into the video, stay tuned. Alright, so boom. I don't remember like all of it, but I'm going to try my best to remember some of it. Alright, so boom, this what happened. So how we first met. So he hit me up on Facebook, right? Because I be popping on Facebook sometimes, like when I post pictures or whatever, whatnot, right? Alright, so he hit me up on Facebook. He was like liking my pictures and all that type of stuff, and just being on me like guys usually be. So I was entertaining it for a little minute, I'm like, oh, he liked me or whatever. And he wasn't my type. He was dark skinned, had a little beard. I really don't like men with the beard and stuff. But anyway, um, so he was liking my pictures, watching my story and all that type of stuff. Cause like I do my makeup and I post my pictures and all that type of stuff, right? Alright, so boom. He slid in my DMs and he was like, compliment me and all that type of stuff. Make a long story short, I gave him my number, and at that time I was working out, right? I used to go to the gym and I posted on my story or whatever. And he was like, I can help you work out and all this type of stuff. So he was telling me, we're gonna call him Michael. We're gonna call him Michael. Alright, so boom. I was working out at the time, so he was like, oh yeah, I can help you work out, blah blah blah. And he was a firefighter, so he was in shape. You feel me? He was in shape, and he wasn't a bad looking man or whatever. He wasn't a bad looking guy. And so boom, we exchanged numbers, and we started talking for like 2 weeks, like the whole entire time. Like he hit me with a good morning text, and he seemed like he was a sweet person, like good, like a good dude, right? But they fool you. Ooh, oh, they fool you. So anyway, we was talking for like about 2 weeks or whatever, and I'm still at that point in time. I'm still celibate. I ain't did nothing with nobody or nothing like that, and I even do nothing with him. So anyway, um, we was talking for like 2 weeks, and then like he met me. We met eventually. We talked on the phone several times. He always hit the good morning text, and he just seemed like he was a good dude. We talked and all that type of stuff. So anyway, sorry about that. Got an email. So we was talking for like 2 weeks. I know I keep rambling. We was talking for like 2 weeks, and he seemed like he was a good dude. He had a family, like he had a daughter. I think he had one child. Like I think so. So, he seemed like he was a stand-up guy, and like, I told him that I'm celibate, and I even told him about my YouTube channel. I noticed that when I'm talking to a guy and I tell them about my YouTube, they subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I guess like they watch my videos and trying to get insight of who I am and what I talk about on my channel, but I'm like, I'm not gonna do that no more. So anyway, I just told him about me, like my life goals, while I'm working out, loving myself, and all this type of stuff. All the good stuff I preach on my channel, right? I told him all of that. All of that, right? So I told him I'm celibate. He watched my video about the video I posted like last year about me being celibate and me loving myself and all the past toxic relationships and all of that. Whew, girl. So anyway, we talking for 2 weeks. He hit me with a good morning text every morning. He called me. He seemed like he was a stand up guy. I'm like, oh, he's a firefighter. You feel me? Oh, he's protecting and serving. He's protecting and serving. Okay. So, make a long story short, we chilled at my crib. We chilled at my crib. So he was like, when can I see you? I was like, well, you can come and see me, no biggie. You feel me? We just chilling, you feel me? And the first time we met, um, it was all good and gravy. Like, he didn't try to come on to me or nothing like. Of course he gonna want me because I'm attractive, but he respected me. He was good. We had good conversation. He smelled good. And when he met me, it was like spirit of the lamb type moment. It's like, oh, you free? Can I meet you real quick? I really been wanting to see him. Like, I cool back. Sure, you can come over and see me, boo boo, or whatever. So anyway, he came over. We chill, whatever. Like I said, he was respectable and everything. So we kept talking, whatever. We kept chopping it up. Like I said, he seemed like he was a stand up guy. Like, we talked about God, we talked about my stuff that I post here on my channel, talk about loving myself, going out, working out, and all that type of stuff. So anyway, we met the second time, right? We met the second time. This time, he kind of got a little frisky, you feel me? He was wanting me, you feel me? He was wanting me. And I was like, no, chill out, because I'm not about that life. I'm trying to wait for the right person, you feel me? I don't got time for that. So, we did make out, I did my fuck those little, like, not like that. Not like that, but, you know, I rubbed on him a little something, you feel me? But it was nothing more, you feel me? We kissed or whatever. So he wanted to, I'm gonna edit it out. Oh my god. So anyway, he wanted to do that. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So he wanted to do that, right? But I didn't let him. So he went on out the door with his rockness. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to. But anyway, he went on out the door, and several weeks passed. Like, we kept talking. He never took me on a date or whatever. At this time, I think the coronavirus was getting bad, was picking up, and all that type of stuff. So anyway, he never took me on a date. But I still thought he was a good guy because, like, he didn't ask to have, what with me. He just wanted to do that. And I was like, no, I'm good. I'm fine. All that type of shit, right? Ooh, I just cussed. I don't want to cuss. Sorry, you guys. But anyway, so it came across like he was a good man, but you guys do not be fooled. These men play games on you. And if you let them play you, they will. So you gotta be real smart. Okay, so we talked for 2 weeks. He came over the first and second time. The second time, he wanted to lick the kitty, but I didn't let him. But he was like really thirsty for it. Feel me? So I see him on his merry way, and he had to go to work or whatever, some shit like that or whatever. So I see him on his merry way with a rock hard. But I didn't give in or nothing like that. So we continued to talk, and I really thought he was a good guy. Like, I really thought that he was a good man. And it was like, oh, he's a firefighter. Um, he has a good job and all that type of stuff. And we talked about faith and all that type of stuff. Like, we really like had like a good conversation between us two. And it just seemed like, why men lie and play games and manipulate you. I just don't understand at all. So anyway, after he came over the second time, we continued talking, and I had a cold. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I went to the doctor and I didn't have no coronavirus, no nothing like that. But I went to the doctor. I think I had probably like really bad allergies or something like that. And this is like probably like 2 weeks after or a week after, probably a week after, you guys. It was a week after, right? So like the communication was good. Like even though he tried to, do that with me, I still talked to him. So um it's a week now after, he came over. So we continue to talk. So I had a cold. Well, my allergies was acting up or whatever. And it was like I was in the bed, I was losing my voice, like I was really, really under the weather. Um so he was like, "Are you okay? Are you fine? Is there anything I can do for you? I really want to see you again." And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't want you to catch my cold." And when he came over the second time, I actually started to have like um my nose was getting stuffy. At that time and moment, even when he came over the second time, I was under the weather and we kissed. And I was like, even then, I didn't want to kiss him. I was like, "Oh, I have a cold. I don't want to kiss you. I don't want to spread my colds to you," and all that type of shit, right? So I keep rambling. So he was like, "Can I bring you some medicine?" I was like, "Okay, cool, whatever. I need it," and all that type of stuff. And hours passed. Hours passed, right? So hours passed. He was like, can I bring the no. He was like, "Can I bring the medicine now?" I was like, "No, because my mom here and all that type of stuff, and I didn't want my mom in my business and all that type of stuff, right?" So anyway, and I didn't want my mom to meet him because like we ain't official, we still talking, we in the talking stages. So I said, "No, you can bring it later." So he was like, "All right, cool, bet. Text me what you need." So I told him what I need. So hours passed, right? Why he tell me like I kept calling him like, "Where you at? Where you at?" or whatever. And he was like, "I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I just left work or whatever." And time when time he was like, um, "Can I come in your house? Can we sit down and talk?" And I was like, "No, because my mom, she's here. She spend the night or whatever." And he was like, "Well, okay, I'm gonna drop off the medicine. We can just meet outside." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine. That's cool, whatever." So I guess he really didn't want to. And I was getting upset because it seemed like he wanted something more than, just meeting me and dropping off the medicine. Because he kept saying, "Well, can I go in your room?" and all that type of stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, so anyway, um, he has to go in my room, and I was like, "No, just meet me at the door. We can talk at the door." So an hour go by, right? And I'm upset. I'm like, "Where you at? I thought you really cared that I was under the weather and that I needed medicine or whatever." So make a long story short, he did not come whatsoever because I was upset. I said, "You know what? Forget about it. Don't even talk to me no more because I see that what your intention was and all that type of stuff." So make a long story short, I said, "Don't text me, don't call me, no nothing, right?" I said, "Leave me alone." So I fell asleep, right? And at that time and moment, like we had our text messages and I was going to delete his number. No, I did delete his number. So I deleted his number and I got a phone call, right? I got a phone call. I got a freaking phone call. And guess who it was? It was another woman. Jesus. It was another woman. It was another woman calling my phone. And I was like, at first I thought it was him. I was like, hello? And she was like, yes. I'm like, and I ain't come out the gate like mad disrespectful or nothing like that. And she wasn't disrespectful either. So she was like, I see your number in my man's phone. I said, yeah, me and him been talking. Me and Michael been talking. It's so funny when I think about it now. But it was even funny like when she called me. So anyway, she was like, I see your number in my man's phone, right? And I was like, yeah, me and Michael, we've been talking for a while now. And she was like, really? I was like, yup, yup. I said, we have met twice. And the last time he was over here, he was trying to lick on my kitty. And she was like, oh, really? And I hear him in the background saying, no, baby, no, baby. I don't know who that is. She lying. No, no. And he was crying. He was crying. He was crying. Oh my God, he was crying. I can't believe that. So she didn't disrespect me. And I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you because like I'm not the type of person. I'm not that type of female. I don't want your man or nothing like that. And listen, he was crying in the background. And she was like, I have put up with your shit for too long. And it's not even funny because that's how men get away with cheating. Like, if he knew, and what's so crazy is that when he was on my couch, like, he kept looking at his phone, like, when he was trying to lick on my kitty, right? I guess, and part of him was like, no, I shouldn't be here. I have a family. Because he kept, I was like, oh, what picture you looking at? Who is it? He was like, oh, that's my daughter. But it was really his wife because it was look like it was a grown woman on his phone as his screensaver. And I went to my room or something. I went to the bathroom. I know I'm getting off track. I went to the bathroom, right? Because it just popped up in my hand. I went to the bathroom, whatever, or I went in my room or something. And I was like, oh, who is that? He was like, oh, that's my daughter. I'm thinking about my daughter. And mind you, he told me that his daughter lived in another state. So the whole entire time, he was capping about the whole shit. He was capping. He was with his wife and his daughter. They all lived up here. But he probably was a firefighter. I believe that. But he was playing his wife just for he can. What? I'm like, what? Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? So she called me and I was like, yeah, he tried to do that to me. And we kissed and all that type of stuff. And he's just in the background like crying like, no, baby, no, baby, no, 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 no. I was like, Michael, why you lying? Why is you lying? You need to tell your wife the truth. I was like, oh my goodness. And I said, you know what? I'm going to send you. You know, I'm mad that I deleted the messages. But it probably was to save her heart for being broken completely because I wish I would have saved the messages. But I was mad at him that night that he didn't come through to bring the medicine. And the reason why is because his wife probably was getting on him like, where is you going? You need to come back home and all that type of stuff. You know what? These guys ain't shh. But this is the time when his wife called me. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Ain't that something? But this is the end of the video. I hope you guys really like and enjoy this video. And I am not lying. This is something that actually really happened to me. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Put on your post bell notifications. Let you guys know when your girl's uploading. And bye. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye-bye.